Hello and welcome to Spiritual Bloom, where we bloom within our consciousness with your spiritual guide and twin flame coach Neha. Today we are going to explore one of the most important aspects of twin flame journey. How your nervous system can interfere with your ability to experience healthy, stable union. When people talk about twin flame union, they often imagine a specific external event. They think that the twin flame comes back, communication resumes, relationship becomes official, separation ends, and two people finally choose each other. But there is another layer of union that is often overlooked, which is the inner union. Inner union means that the different parts of you are no longer constantly fighting each other. And this is why many people interpret that the twin flame journey is a process of inner transformation because of inner union. Now, your nervous system plays an important role in this twin flame journey, because your nervous system is used to chaos and conflicts during the initial stages. Your body is continuously processing information from your environment and from your own internal state. When your nervous system perceives safety, you may find it easier to connect, communicate, trust, receive attention, express emotions, and maintain boundaries. But when your system perceives danger, it can move into survival responses. And that survival responses are some of the signs are like you start overthinking, or you become hyper alert, you fear abandonment, or sometimes you may even choose to withdraw. You become emotionally numb, and sometimes you even feel an overwhelming urge to chase, or maybe suddenly you want to run. Now, when love feels like danger, your nervous system doesn't feel safe. You can consciously desire something while your body unconsciously associates it with danger. You might want a committed relationship from your counterpart. But when someone is emotionally unavailable, that is unhealthy. And from that chaotic environment, suddenly, if the counterpart becomes emotionally available, you suddenly feel uncomfortable because your nervous system has been in such survival mode for a very long time. So, this is the difference between intellectual desire and embodied safety. Your conscious mind may say that I am ready for union, but your body may be saying that you don't know whether the closeness or the union is safe right now. And your body often responds before your rational mind has time to analyze what is happening. Now, why does the separation can activate the nervous system? Because uncertainty is difficult for the nervous system. You don't know when will they contact you. You don't know what are they thinking, whether this relationship will continue, or whether the connection has any meaning. And when the brain doesn't have enough information, it may attempt to create certainty. And that is when everything starts getting toxic. You may start analyzing their last message, behavior, silence, their online status. You start stalking them. You start looking for evidence. And temporarily this can feel comforting because your brain feels safe. But there is a problem. The more you search for certainty externally, the more dependent your emotional state can become on external information. Now, in this process, hypervigilance can look like intuition sometimes. Sometimes people confuse nervous system activation with intuition. Sometimes you simply cannot know what is certain, and that's why discernment is important. A regulated nervous system allows you to say that you can honor what you feel without automatically treating every feeling as factual information. And that is powerful because spirituality does not require abandoning discernment. You can believe in synchronicities while still checking reality. You can believe in spiritual timing while refusing to put your life on hold indefinitely. So, the nervous system just does not control your mind, it controls your body. And when your nervous system is not in a good place, you will feel it in your gut. And in this process, your body may not trust what your mind believes. You might consciously believe that I deserve healthy love, but your nervous system may have learned something completely different. Maybe love previously meant inconsistency, or affection came with unpredictability. Vulnerability resulted in rejection. Maybe you learned that you had to perform to receive approval, and you became hyper independent. You learned to suppress your needs, and you start questioning yourself that do you have to protect yourself, or are you becoming too attached? These beliefs can become deeply embedded patterns. And when a powerful emotional connection like this enters your life, those patterns may become activated. That is why sometimes the most intense relationships don't immediately create peace. They expose what still needs attention. Now, the fear of being seen in the process is another hidden block. The fear of being truly seen. Many people want intimacy, but intimacy means being witnessed. Your fears, insecurities, imperfections, and that can feel terrifying because your nervous system has already learned through your previous experiences that if people really know me, they might reject me. So you may unconsciously create distance. And that distance creates what? It creates hyper independence. You hide your feelings, you pretend not to care. You focus on the other person's behavior instead of your own emotional experiences. And when your nervous system is not healed, is not in the correct place, you don't receive. You don't tap into the energy of receiving. And you fear receiving anything in your life. The fear of receiving love, because receiving requires surrender. When someone genuinely loves you, you cannot control exactly how they see you. You cannot control the future. You cannot guarantee that they won't eventually leave. So, receiving is a part of healing your nervous system. And when you tap into your receiving energy, that means you have surrendered. And when you surrender, you start receiving love, you start receiving abundance, you start receiving good things in your life. It is about developing the capacity to receive love, receive blessings, without constantly preparing for its loss. Now in this situation I can relate to it, because during the entire twin flame journey my experiences has been so bad that whenever good things approach me or any kind of opportunity comes towards me, I'm always waiting for the shoe to fall. I'm always curious and I'm always thinking that maybe something will go wrong this time. I used to think that okay, this is not for me. I'm definitely sure something will go wrong this time. The shoe is going to fall, and I literally used to wait for the shoe to fall, even if when something good is happening to me. That is because of your experiences in this journey, because your nervous system was not healed and you could not tap into your receiving mode because of your nervous system, because of your unhealed nervous system. It's been so used to the bad experiences, the pain, the suffering. So when good things finally knock, you can't believe it, first of all. You cannot accept it. And thirdly, you think that something will go wrong this time. Now, when nervous system regulates in this journey, it's not about forcing yourself to stop thinking about the other person or pretending like you don't care, suppressing your emotions. Regulation begins with learning how to stay present with your emotional experiences without immediately acting from it. So, the nervous system, when I always tell you people, is extremely important in this journey. So when I talk about the nervous system, it is not just related to the mind. It is related to your physical body as well. That's why I told you, the physical body carries the nervous system, which leads to your subconscious mind. And from your subconscious mind, it gets reprogrammed on how you heal, how you regulate, so that you can tap into what? Into receiving mode without feeling insecure, without feeling scared. And when you tap into receiving mode, that means you have surrendered. There's no more fear. You are fine with anything that comes into your life, good or bad. You develop that art, you develop that kind of courage where if things don't work according to you, you come into acceptance. And that acceptance is not a bitter acceptance. That is a positive acceptance, because you have regulated your nervous system, you have tapped into your receiving mode, you have surrendered, and now you are ready to receive. And when your nervous system heals, your subconscious mind starts reprogramming things for you from worst to good. You start receiving things. You start receiving material things, as well as some people, they even come into union. That's why before you even heal your nervous system, you have to understand that what nervous system is all about. Because it is dangerously connected to your subconscious mind. One thing, one thought you put into it, and it will start accepting. Your body will start accepting. Not just your mind, it is related to your body as well. If you tell yourself today that okay, I'm not capable of this, my life has been miserable because of this journey, so maybe I don't deserve it. Already it's functioning in a survival mode, so it will accept it. Whatever you tell yourself, it will accept it. And over the time, when you start healing and when something good happens to you, your mind, your subconscious mind, your nervous system, your body will not be able to take that blessing, take that abundance, or take that union. Like I told you, you have not tapped into the receiving mode. So before you tap into your receiving mode, the most important factor is regulating your nervous system, which regulates your entire body and your subconscious mind. There are 2 episodes on understanding and regulating your nervous system. You can go and check it out on my playlist. So don't think that nervous system is something you can take it very casually. You can't. It is for people who are into spirituality. It is for people who are into twin flame journey, because it is rewiring your subconscious mind from worst situations to making them believe that you are finally going towards good and positive things in your life. So if this video helped you, do like, share, subscribe and comment. For any kind of personal guidance, you can WhatsApp or email me. My contact details have been given in the description box. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you again in another episode.